Welcome back to Port Olisar and whisperjohnic. Yes, my channel's been renamed. Why did I do it? Well, although I did like the old channel name, Whispers Through the Jump Point, it was a bit of a mouthful for people to get their mouth round. And basically, they always looked at me a bit puzzled when I told them my channel name. So we're now whisperjohnic. We've kept the whisper, John's my name, and we've got a ick at the end. Does come up unique in a search engine, so that's one good thing. Now, why am I at Port Olisar? Well, I've had a little bit of a bad experience at my initial spawn point on Levski. Now, what happened was that I wanted to fly my Carrack. Now, I'm not really sure about flying this ship as a single player. It is a big ship, but I thought maybe I'll get some cinematic footage for you. Now, as you can see in the hangar at Levski, it's a bit of a tight fit. Does fit, but well, there's not a lot of space to spare. But at least I managed to find my way into the ship, because that button for actually lowering the large entry ramp is well hidden if you don't know it's there. Now, unfortunately, I had a little bit of a problem when I attempted to actually exit the hangar at Levski. Now, it was my own fault. I'd actually forgotten to bind my joystick settings in the options, so I had little or no control of my ascent from Levski. And you have to actually watch out that those hangar doors do close pretty sharply there. And unfortunately, I got my nose caught in the hangar doors, and unfortunately my ship got returned to the Levski spawn point, and I got a fine for pad intrusion. So that didn't go very well, so I decided to make my way to Port Olisar. So hopefully in the future I may well spawn a Carrack here and get some cinematic footage. Not unless you want yet another tour of the Carrack. Maybe not. Anyway, let's have a look at what they told us this week in Inside Star Citizen. Let's have a look at some of the main highlights, especially some of what's coming in 3.9. Now, in 3.9 there's going to be a cooperative mission for players who want to go on the dark side of things. A sync assassination cooperative mission where you have to take down a couple of targets within a certain space of time. Now, if you don't coordinate your actions properly, those targets will quantum drive away. Also, for criminals, there's going to be a mission which is given by Twitch Pachico. Now, this mission has you intercepting a Drake Caterpillar, which is a prison transport. Now, first of all, you've got to eliminate the ship's escort, then EVA across to the ship and take out all the prison guards on board. Now, on board this ship are some prisoners who are in cryotubes, and they're obviously in stasis. Now, you have to access the ship's manifest to free the prisoners who Twitch Pachico wants you to release. Now, also coming in 3.9 is a major cooperative mission. Now, you're going to have to take down a Idris. Yes, this is the first appearance of an Idris in game. Now, it's only the external of the Idris, and it's AI controlled, been seized by the Arlington criminal gang. Now basically you're going to require a lot of firepower to take down this ship, and once the mission is completed you require new players in order to try the mission again. Now they also showed us what developers are doing in order to actually have a variety of different cargoes on board AI controlled ships. So basically when you raid them you won't get the same cargo on every ship. Actually brought in a new tool which should help the developers actually implement VFX effects a lot easier into the game. Now previously they've had to enter command lines to actually implement these VFX and weather effects, so should be a lot easier now to do this and make it quicker to do. Now work is continuing on the Drake Cutlass Blue. Now they're still sort of like trying to decide on the right shade of colour for the ship. Looks like alright to me though, and they're also developing still the components and prism pods for use inside the ship. Now we got to look at the new ship coming into the game. Not sure when, not sure where it is on the roadmap. The Traverian Esperia Prowler. So this is the first Traverian ship in the game. I think they're a bird-like race, but you can see it's a drop ship and lots of room there for your troops. And we also saw some tech work which is being done on night and day lighting. Now basically at the moment all the lights stay on in outposts 24 hours a day, but they're implementing tech which will actually do a day and night system, so the lights will go out once well, the sun comes up. Now at the moment Microtech and New Babbage is empty. It's a frozen waste. Well, not all of it is a frozen waste. There's different biomes, some less frozen than others. But we saw a look here at the clothing which residents of New Babbage will wear, and which you probably be able to purchase in the stores at New Babbage. So these look very nice, very trendy. And talking about New Babbage, we had a look inside what is going to be called Wally's Bar. Now this looks like a pretty interesting place, complete with a DJ, where Gerard Huckabee said they haven't got a name for at the moment, but we can see the contrast in this environments from what we've seen in other landing zones. It looks really nice. Now Gerard said one of the features he liked was this open roof where you can actually see the space station in orbit, well, when it's actually at the right angle. But looks very nice indeed. I can't wait to actually go back to Microtech and New Babbage when there's some actual things to do there. Hopefully there'll be more outposts on the planet as well. Well, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first video under my new channel name, whisperjohnic. So until next time, hopefully I can get you some more cinematic Carrick footage if I can get off the landing pad sometime soon. Bye for now.